Greetings, students. Today we're going to talk about money. Who doesn't love money? The name of this course is Money Smart, and it will allow you to really step back and analyze how you spend your money. Are you saving your money? Are you planning for your future with your money? So, we're going to get right to it. And here we go. Money Smart for Adults, Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, otherwise known as FDIC, Module 1. Title analysis. Let's see. So, what do you think this module will discuss? We already know that the title says Money Smart. Are you smart about your money? Maybe that's what this is going to cover. Or, what is FDIC? If you just look at what each of those letters stands for, maybe you'll figure that out. And have you heard of it before? Maybe you just didn't know what it meant. What would you like to learn about money? I know I have so many questions, but the main question I have is how can I make more of it? That's the only question I want to know. So this is just a visual of the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. Well, we know it has something to do with that place, maybe those places in Washington, in DC, maybe the Treasury Department. I don't know. What does this have to do? Insurance corporation, federal deposit. Let's figure that out. $5,000. It says maximum insurance for each depositor. Who are these depositors? Oh, it's not going to let me do that. I'm actually going to allow you guys to take a look at that video. I'm sharing this presentation with you in the email. So you can take a look at that yourself because we have to get through a couple of quick assignments. So welcome to Money Smart. This module helps participants understand their values and how they influence their financial decisions. So it covers identifying values, why they're important, and how they influence financial decisions, discusses goals and why they're important in the short and long term, considers how goals are related to values, shares the SMART framework for setting goals, discusses factors, including advertising that influence spending, introduces strategies for controlling those influences. Sounds important. Here's a little vocabulary for you to consider. You will see it from time to time. If not, it's something you should definitely just be considering when we're talking about money. Financial goal, values, goals, achievable, and influence. Important. How do you identify your own values? How do you explain why values are important? How do you allow your values to influence financial decisions you make? These are all very important. If you've ever been broke like I have, did you contribute to some of that brokenness? Just kidding. Or if you've just never made a lot of money in your life, I've been there too. You probably aren't going to spend your last $5 on a bag of chips that cost you $2.99. So things like that. Core values. How important are your core values to how you spend money or save money? Understanding your values. So, understanding your values can help you set achievable financial goals. Understanding your core values can help you set realistic goals. That's because you're more likely to keep working toward a goal that brings you closer to the life you want to live. Understanding your core values can also help you make spending decisions that will help you meet your goals. So now it's your turn. You're going to complete the pre-survey on your own. I will show it in the next section. Then you're going to watch the PowerPoint presentation, which I've attached in the email, and this is directly from the FDIC website. And then you will complete section 1. I'm going to briefly go through the assignment. So, great. And this is what I've emailed to you. We've already discussed that part. So this is section 1, values and money. So why are they important? This is where you will start to apply all of that information we just briefly went through. So what are the people, things, and places that matter to you? And for myself, my family, which includes my father, grandmother, sister, husband, etc. Right? That's just my example. Important to me. My garden. Okay? And yoga, dancing and yoga are matter. Okay, great. What values might your answers represent? For me, I value feeling calm, uh, fit, and healthy. Okay. For me, I also require a certain amount of love from love and attention from family and friends. Why would that be important? Who knows? Why would that matter? Okay, so now values and financial choices. I'm going to read this and then you're going to do it. And then that's all for now. And then you'll finish the rest of the assignment. So here's the scenario. Valentina and Isaiah decide how to spend their tax refund. And we all know the stimulus checks that have been coming haven't really been on time for a lot of people. They really haven't been enough to cover some back rent that some people owe or bills that are piling up, car payments, anything, insurance, you name it, light bill. So then there's the extra that people always love to say, oh, I can't wait to get my tax refund. I can't wait to get my money from the taxes. I know exactly what I'm going to spend it on. So are you like Valentina and Isaiah? Let's find out. Valentina and Isaiah recently received their tax refund and can't agree how to use it. Valentina put herself through college by working 30 hours a week on top of a full course load. She still has some student loans. Her mother is struggling to make ends meet. Valentina would like to give her mother most of their tax refund to use as a security deposit to move into a new apartment. She wants to use the rest to continue paying down her student loan debt. Isaiah's parents helped him with college expenses with money they saved over the years. He graduated with minimal loans and paid them in full a few years before he and Valentina met. Lucky him. He would like to put most of their tax refund into the savings account they've set up for their 3 children. He wants to use the rest to take a family vacation. He wants to spend quality time with his family. What values are influencing Valentina? So she went to college, paid, she has a few student loans, and she wants to give most of that money that she's going to get back from her taxes to her mother because her mother's struggling. So it sounds like she may value, And then what values are influencing him? Well, he prioritized and he paid those debts, the student loans, it sounds like almost right away. So his priorities are also um, are different, a little different than hers. But I'm not going to tell you what's right there. You're going to fill out what you think, and then you'll need to finish. If Valentina and Isaiah came to you for advice, what would you tell them to do? Do you see the differences in how Valentina wants to spend her money versus how Isaiah will spend his. Do you think any of your own values are influencing how you view their situation and your advice? Absolutely. Do not think that they would not influence, but try to maybe take yourself out of that uh, frame of mind and put yourself in their position and really think about their what you think they may value just from that little information that was given. And then the takeaway, well, actually, I'll back up. It says aligning behavior with values. Sometimes your values might conflict with others' values, so understanding yours, it can really help you set realistic goals, make spending decisions that will help you meet your goals. And remember the key takeaway, understanding your values can help you set achievable financial goals. So, what did we learn about money today? You can put that in the chat. You can comment. You can send me an email or just think about it on your own. Hopefully, you will consider how you spend your money, what you value, why you're spending your money that way, and set up some goals for yourself. And they can be short term goals. Maybe it's a monthly goal. Maybe it's each time I get my check, this is my goal, one small goal, and have fun completing that assignment. And that's all for Module 1. Thanks for watching.